friends, hello and welcome back to Icky Streams Create Above and Beyond with the super cool purple flames behind me. Hello, it is Wednesday, and actually, for the first time in a while, I can say I had a very good day. Came home, felt alright, doing good. But enough about that. All about this.com. So, last episode, you saw me doing all of this, which was going to collect those guys, the slimy ferns, and chopping them to make them into the leaves. And then we saw our first use of, and probably the only use to be fair, of the sulfire to duplicate it and send it around. And as you can see, hang on. We have got quite a decent supply since the last episode. Now, I can tell you officially, I haven't been AFKing for that supply. I mean, that's what. Hang on, how many stacks was that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. 6.5 stacks of slimy leaves, and I haven't AFK'd. I mean, what does that tell you? I mean, it is a slow process. But the output is as though it was a fast process. And that's what we like. That is what we like. So, this is what we need right here. This guy. But the next step is slightly more complicated. Slightly more complicated. If we come back up here to our quest line. So you can see over here, we've done this bit, we've read this bit up here. Yep. Cool beans, right? We read all of the bits we can read. So, over here, the slimy fern and the, so that's the ones we had to collect, and then you chop them and they turn into leaves, and then you chuck them through a grinder. Now, this is likely talking about this grinder, but we haven't done this step yet, nor will we do this step for this particular line, because I don't feel like it's needed. So for this one, we're going to use the slightly less exciting one of the actual just millstone, because you don't need this for the leaves. This is overpower for that. You just need one of those guys. So don't bother making big giant wheels for this particular contraption, because you'll be overachieving. Not that there's anything wrong with overachieving, but it is definitely not needed for this line. You just need one of these chappies here. So let's begin. We will be making some of the crushing wheels, though. I do reassure you all that is going to be a thing. So don't stress. Don't worry. We will do it. Okay, we will do it. It will be a thing. So what we're going to do is I'm probably going to take it off in this direction. And what I'm going to do is we're going to get out the millstone. I should reckon. And then one of those, and we're going to go down, probably to hide another water wheel under here, because we don't want it to be upstairs, because upstairs is annoying, because then it gets in the way and it's just a pain. So we're going to just hide it underneath the floor for now. There we go, like that. Give ourselves a bit of room. There we go. Right, shove water wheel down. Blub. Wait, no, wrong. And blub. There we go, better. Right, water. Yep, water. There we go. Right, in it goes. Lovely. That's that going. That's that chappy moving. That's all we need. That's all we need. Hadja. Right. New. I kind of wonder if we actually need a bigger wheel to step it up, because we don't want it to be going too slow. We don't want it to be going too fast. We just want it going exactly the right speed. So let's see about stepping it up a little bit. Right. So we're going to take a big cog. 2 little cog, which goes diagonally when you get it to there. To a big cog. A little bit faster. The line will still go through that, so that's fine. And then we're going to place it here. So that's now going super duper speed. Lovely. And then that goes super duper duper speed. Now, have we given ourselves enough space, or do we need to go the other way? Don't know if we've given ourselves enough space, but we'll find out. We will find out. Yeah. The other option is we extend that out one more, because we have got a bit more space here. That might be sensible. That might be sensible. I don't know. Right. So, for now, we're going to step this one back. And I'm going to dig another hole here for now. And we're going to pop a barrel or something down. And we're going to pop the hopper thingy back on top of it so that it'll get in here and get into there. Because I don't want it to do anything else right now. Because what we're going to see is we're going to see if we can get it going up this way. So if I place a temporary block there. And then place a cog there. Because once it comes along this conveyor, I want it to go up. Wait, hang on. I put that out too early, didn't I? Let's that one. Cog there, because I want it to go on that line. And then we go up one, which then, if I've got my spacings right, could get in there, maybe. Maybe. One way to find out. One way to find out is just to turn it on. So, where do we think about turning this on? I could... Oh, hello, sir. No. Get off. Get off the conveyor belt. Ugh. No. Right. I want to take that. Or that. I could take that one. Over here. So I want to... That gearbox, maybe? No. I want to do it the other way up. Gearbox. That way up. Vertical. There you go. Because then we attach it there. And then what we do is we bring it over here, over there, over that. Wait, sir. No, wrong. Yeah. Of course it's going the wrong way. Of course it's going the wrong way. It's always a thing, my dudes. Always a thing. 2 seconds, or we fix it. We'll go on the other side. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Pain. Did you... Sir. Where did my... Where did the other... Where'd it go? Ah! There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Where did my... Oh, ah, where? Wait. There it is. There it is. Ah! Panic over. So if we take one cog this way, and then we go like that. Now it's going the right way. Right, now we get to see if it gets in there or up. Get off the thing. Right, so if we take some experimental purple leaves and chuck. Did you get in? You got in. Nice. Did you have to get into the pipe to do the thing? I don't think it's even getting into that, you know. I'm not even sure if it's getting into the pipe or if it's just going straight in. I think it's actually just going straight in. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's going straight in. Fine. Okay, we don't need to have a shoot thingy on there. So we've taken this and extended it slightly so that it will come up here and get into that. A bit like the one over there, where we grind the gravel. If I quickly go back to refresh your breams. So it's been a while. It has been a while. It's been at least 20 episodes. So a bit like this guy here. If I get there we go. This guy here, which is grinding up the cobblestone to turn it into gravel, so we can wash the gravel and turn it into iron and whatnot. Basically the same premise. think I need to have him at the level where he's going to put stuff actually in here. Like so. Which kind of scuppers that there. Because that's then not high enough. I could take that higher, but then that's not high enough for that to get in. This is fine. This is fine. I could use the hand to put it in, but I think that would be annoying. Right, hang on. This seems like backward progress, but don't stress. So, if we then go 1, because it would step up, 2, 3, like so. Which means then instead that does work, doesn't it? So if I take the belt, it shows you where the possible connections are. Yeah, I believe that would then connect up to here. I think. Turn around you. Green. There we go. So I've taken that up a little bit higher instead. So that then our machine can sit here. Theoretically speaking. So that then once it's done drilling, it'll come down. Means I could probably take you off. Does it need to go that fast? Probably not. Does it need to go that fast? Probably not. Although actually I do still want to have a conjunction in there because I want to be able to turn it to go somewhere else as well. So like that. Up, up. Up, up. Because then we go... Hang on. Down 1. Because you go there. Which means you go here. Which means you're moving. Lovely. So then, instead, we can have this like that. Because then when that grinds stuff... Let's see if that works. Up the conveyor belt, theoretically speaking. In there to grind up. Which then drops down to the hand. Yes! Okay, so the hand is now holding the green stuff. Right, fine. We found a way around it. We found a way around it. Okay, so now what we need to do is get the conveyor belt linked up. And the hand. Fine. That makes life easier. Not necessarily better, but easier. 1, 2, so. 2, 3. To turn that, which then puts it into the thing. Look at that. Okay, that's just at the moment. It's picking it up rather than cooking it because it keeps going in there and then picking it up. Rather than letting it cook. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right. I maybe need to slow that down. Maybe. Which I think is small to big, isn't it? Small to big. That should give it enough time to cook. No. No, I don't want the filter on there. Stop it. No! Also bad. Bad. Bad thing. Gives it enough time to cook one. Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. And then we just need to get that powered there. So it can go up. Hang on. Sleep. Making this work. We are making this work. It has no choice but to work. Bear with me. So it is working. It has enough time to cook it because I slowed down the hand. So then we bring this out. And we go 1, 2. Which means you're now travelling up as well. Love it. So, get off the conveyor belt. So then, those jump into there and get ground up, which then jump down here to get into the hand, which then cooks just for long enough to cook one. And it will keep then either picking up and putting down or putting down. Either way. Right. Okay. That was slightly more complicated, but that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. So when it cooks, it jumps off this way. So all we're going to do now is... Sometimes these things don't go so well. But don't let it get you down. Don't let it stop you. Because if it stops you, it won. But if you keep going, if you keep persevering, eventually it will work. And you'll be like, oh, that's how you do it. So don't let these things get you down. Cook. Poing. Which then jumps into the chute. Which then jumps into there. Lovely. And then you end up with a bunch of ender dust, a bunch of bone meal, or a bunch of gunpowder. Lovely. Very good. Right, so then all we need to do is just unlink you and extend you ever so slightly, so that then when these guys reach this point, they'll automatically go up there. Because that's what we want. We want them to go up there. We want them to get cooked. We want them to do something. So let's chuck some of these on there. And it'll hopefully eventually catch up with itself. And you'll see already the green ones now are coming out and getting cookificated, turning into more gunpowder. Lovely. So, as you've just seen, when the purple cooks, it turns into ender dust. So, if you recall up here, we needed this. Ender dust. Kind of got it. Right there. We kind of got it. So vice versa. If I quickly grab some of the blue, because that was the purple we saw earlier. You'll see now I've got some of the blue. If I plop that in there and cook it, because we've just ground up some of those, you'll see now it turns into bone meal. So if you grind up the blue one, it turns into bone meal. See? Ta-da! More bone meal. Right, and lastly, our green filler. Let's see those go in. Turn into a green fella. Green fella. Quest complete. Come back here, tick box, because we like tick boxes. There you go. Root the excess leaves into the crusher, or in this case the millstone, in preparation for the up-and-coming magic trip. And yes, it was magic. We saw it. So the blue reactive blend, campfires or stoves, you can use a stove for this. I recommend doing it with this, to be honest. This is the easiest way. If you bake that one, this one's the most exciting one. Gunpowder. Yeah, you see where this is going now, don't you? I certainly do. Right, so up here, if we come back up to our little questy book, we can say yes, we've made some automated bone meal now and automated gunpowder. Over here, for this next trick, a supply of wooden sticks is required. Whether that calls for a new harvester or just a scheduled shipment from your contraption 1 is up to you. What it's talking about with contraption 1 is the wood farm that you made in chapter 1. And theoretically speaking, yes, we could connect that up to the wood farm over there. I might just make a quicker, cheaper wood farm over there to then pull the sticks in from it, because that's easier. The other step, so that one's there, is we need a heavy supply of sticks. This one here, we need the cobblestone. We need a very fast cobblestone generator. We have got one over there, so I don't think we need to make another one, because that one's actually working at very good capacity right now. If you recall over here, we've got a bit of a backlog plus some with our cobble, plus some, definitely. And even if we're washing 10 gravel at a time, we're still got a backlog of cobbles. We don't need to worry about making any more cobble generators, because we definitely have that, so we can kind of tick that one. Yeah. This one, sand, will be required to build the explosives needed for the reactor. Thankfully now standards have allowed you to make a crushing wheel. This is massive. This here is massive because this is the next thing we'll be making. The mechanical crafter, which allows you to build the crushing wheel, and the crushing wheel is going to improve this probably, and probably also the sand generator over here. All of this is going to evolve into something else. Yeah, windmill bearing with an actual nice stone on top rather than a clod of mud, because that is completely not classy. I need to sort that one out over there. Maybe I'll do that in a second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 sails means it'll move like so. Lovely. Right. Although I want to have one of these sides as a contraption, which doesn't leave me with much space. Dooby dooby doo. Yeah, let's do awkward like that. Right. Because then I need glue. Did I bring my glue back with me? Don't know if I brought my glue back with me, you know. Don't actually know if I did. Glue. I could probably make some more actually. Glue. Glue. Ooh. Oh, I did. Nice. I did. Ha! Perfect. Perfect. Glue. Super glue. Ba -ba -da -ba. Cool. Good stuff. This should work. And rather than exploding like that, because it's part of a contraption, it should get into the box. I hope. I hope. So, I'm going to come down like so. I think that's probably going to be good. And then what we'll do is we'll put a saw there. For now though, let's take these guys down. Because I need to glue that, stick, and then glue that, stick, glue that, stick. And then when this, it moves that as well. Beautiful. Glue, so that I can then attach a thing to it. So I can attach a dancing llama to it. Sir. Sir. I guess he's having fun, whatever. I guess he's having fun. So we're going to attach the chest, like so. And then we're probably going to just attach one of the portable storage interfaces there. So then as it comes around, it should unload it. And all of that moves. Beautiful. So theoretically speaking then, we can glue, glue, and sticker. Wait, wrong type? Probably the wrong type. No. Didn't mean to take that grass out of the floor. I mean, I did mean to. Yes, you don't know what you're talking about. Aha. Professional Minecrafter here. Pshush. Pshush. Right, you. We only have one of these at the moment. But as you can see, when we turn that on, it turns that on. Dangerous, but good. Because then, if we plant a bunch of trees, like so, ba-da-ba. Slightly better tree farm than the one I made earlier. Because as it's moving, it'll pass through all the trees, and any it comes into contact with, it'll chop down once it's grown. And it'll get it into there. Or should do. Should do. That's the thought. That's the thought. So if we grab some bone meal real quick. And I mean, you saw how quickly that just built up. So if I grab some bone meal, and let's see if we can force grow that guy. It should chop that down. There you go. It's stopped. Ever so slightly because it's chopping that down. Don't know if you can see that there. Boom! And instead of spraying all of the bits everywhere this time, it should have stored it in there. I could take it back one even further actually and go there. Because then, take one of these, place it on the back, pop down a hopper or a thingy. In this instance, Probably could do with another storage chest, to be honest. It'll go round once it comes back, and this is a much smaller, much more compact, and less expensive than the tree farm over there. And because you can grow multiple trees at once, slightly better than the original one I made. Slightly better. Yeah. I don't know if it replants them, but hey, there we go. And you can see now, logs. It spat them out. Lovely. Look at that. Haha. Ha! Perfect. So yeah, there we go. Well, how about that? We made the next part of chapter 3, and we made a quick, cheap, and easy tree farm. So you know, and a slightly better tree farm, if I'm honest, than the one that I first made. So you know, because I might know what I'm talking about, or sometimes. Shh, shh. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about, but other people have better ideas or better ways of doing things, and it's well worth having a look-see on YouTube or on Twitch or wherever you find your streams and your daily content to see how are other people doing it, what are other people doing, how are they making their farms better or more efficient, and can you incorporate it with your farm in some way, because the answer is probably yes. And in this instance, that out there is actually working better than the original farm I made, although mine is a lot more kind of simple, but also a lot more like it's a lot more expensive to make mine because you need 2 deployers, and this one you just need a saw and a windmill. So you know, you live and learn. You live and learn. But yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed tonight. And as usual, I'll catch you on Friday's episode, where we will continue chapter 3. I will hopefully spend some time between episodes making the rest of the mechanical crafters, because I need 21. I've got 13. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. So we should have that possible. We should have that done. We'll be able to start using some grinding wheels, and yeah, that hopefully will open up the possibility of using the grinding wheels to kill a couple of mobs. We're not that evil, are we, guys? Are we? Huh? Huh? Yeah, maybe we are. Right. Good night, my beans, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!